YouTubers, this is Zerpify doing the newest episode of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. I know it's been a while, I've just been kind of doing Pokemon Sword videos, but I thought I should probably get back into this when I get the chance. I've been doing some off-screen training so some of my Digimon can finally Digivolve. So from Kyoko into this ugly boy. He's known as Dragamon. I think he's supposed to be like a Cthulhu-esque creature, which is kind of cool. Let's see, who else? I know I have some others. Pokemon. I think this is the right one I want to Digivolve into. So from dog into awesome guy with a cape. That looks awesome. Oh, I like how his original cape is actually turned into that. That's cool. Savior Pokemon. Then I've got two more I can do. Where are you? I know you're here. There we go. Gatomon into Angelomon. Because right now I'm trying to just like get some Digimon up to a level that I can actually DNA Digivolve them into. Just because I know her and Lady Devimon can Digivolve into something kind of cool, but I've never got to that situational thing. So I've just been training these two. Which is cool. She's awesome. I like the only time you ever see a Lady Devimon in the anime, like in the original version, is when she just gets straight up killed by Zerpify. And I think it's one of the first times you actually see, like, the Digimon not Digimon trainers, well, the Digidestined actually kill a Digimon on screen. Well, kind of not, because they straight up kill Devimon at one point, so I guess that's something else. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm just going to check which Digimon I actually have with me, because I haven't looked around at them for a while. Organize, I guess I'll put Telemon and Panjamon at the front. And then I'll leave the Digilab. I'm kind of blanking on what I did last episode. I think it was something to do with, like, something. I can't remember what it was. A government. Difficult level 3, Nakano Underpass. This is a case from the government. The door to the Nakano Underpass has been unlocked or waits on the other side. Oh, I got a farm development kit after this. Sure. Ding ding. I'll explain the details. The client this time is a local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Oh, okay. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialise in the supernatural and complex cybercrime, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Mahoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. The case was originally discussed by Detective Mahoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Mahoshi passed us down the government agency, like a sort of ace of his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electrical glitch and can't be opened. That's curious. Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as the power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city centre above ground by housing the public utilities underground. It looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear into the not too distant future. Underneath Nakano there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need is to unlock. It's password protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to get open since. They contracted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. Oh, it is a mysterious thing. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, and the government suspected criminal activity and called Mahoshi. I see, so then the buck passed to the Gorumi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is out of bounds for most. This is actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumours surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate is in question an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. Oh, you want me to go inside? You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. I'm not sure if it's classed as hacking. We've already received permission from government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with the underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is going to be so much fun. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be just an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process of quantum mechanics? No, I have not. I guess it should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Oh, I know about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open the gate, we cannot know if we'll find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open the gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try and enjoy it again. Let's go. The case is a similar matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. Okay, I guess I'm going to Nakano Underground. I think Schrodinger's cat is like, it's in a box, and depending like how long you leave it in the box, it can be dead or alive, depending, because you don't know what's going on inside the box, kind of thing. If it's not got a lot of air or something. I'm probably not like explaining that too well, but I think it's something like along those lines. Oh, this place looks eerie. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. Oh, there. It just spawned in. I'm wearing a new t-shirt just because I thought the other one was a bit bland. What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Wait, why do you have to do that now? Like, I've done this so many different times. Raise your hand. Oh, it feels like I'm doing a tutorial. Now concentrate. ... Now what? That's it, you can do it. I'm not sure. 30 minutes later, really? So I've just been standing here like, my hand! For like 30 minutes. Yeah, even my character's like, I'm not sure if this is working. Wait, I'm waiting for 1 hour? What is going on? That's what you call a time jump. I'm still waiting. Several hours later. Oh my god, my poor hand. My arm's gotten so tired. Even though I've got like a not real body. 100 years later. Now the game's just taking the mick. What were you doing just now? Oh, it was my mind like going off to its own world. Whatever you're doing, it seems to be not working. I know, that's just kind of being silly. Or I guess it made it work, I don't know. I guess you need a bit of silliness every now and then. I know, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. Oh, that sucks. If I were to posit a theory as to how you connect jump works. Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on that target's location, digital space, and then enters it. Why are you telling me this now when I've been like using it for most of the game? It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering. Is that interfering? Yeah, interfering with the digital wave. I don't know if it's inferring. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. That seems odd. That's what we determined is that you connected with by chance, even if there's a specific reason why you're able to each time. But simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wow, I'm talking a lot in this episode. Wait a second, how could you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but I should just go for the scientific mumbo jumbo. Perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed opening the lock and were disappointed. Yes, disappointment is definitely the key. Why are you just, like, going for that? I've rambled on long enough, please get this lock opened as quickly as you can. Wow, you did ramble on quite a lot. Hopefully there's a Digimon or something in there I can beat up. Oh, I can beat up these Digimon. Bunny blades them. I think arms just turn into giant axes. It's like, yeah, I just don't. The only thing is, I think like in a situation like that, if you have that ability, you'd probably forget that you had it most of the time. So you just go to grab something and you just slice it in half. Or you just activate it instinctively or something like that. I don't think I have on the team at the moment. Oh yeah, it's not those guys. I'm taking a completely blank what I had what was going on. Lately I've been a bit spacey like that. I think it's like something to do with sleep or something, because lately it's been so warm, or cold, or fluctuating between those two, that my body can't really keep up with it, I think. So getting in trouble sleeping is something that happens sometimes. It's just one of the things, you know. That was barely any XP whatsoever. What is that? That seems important. Let's check what's over here first. Nothing! Let's see. Hacking skill, copy and paste. Copies the target's color data and temporarily saves it by pasting on a colorless base. When correctly placed, the security will be dropped and you'll be able to continue. Oh, okay. Copy and paste. Is there another one of these bases somewhere then? I'm guessing it's down here somewhere. Dendaman! It's a bunny blade. They probably won't give me too much XP, but because they're only rookie level. But I just feel like I should destroy them, even though I know I can just leave if I want to. I think it's just because it's been a while, and I just want to see the animations again. I think it's quite a while until Panjamon digivolves. into his next form, just because he's quite high level. Copy and paste. Oh, so the little paste thing is above my head, like a Sims marker. That's kind of cool. The door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Wait, where was it? Wait, I don't think I saw a door anywhere. That was weird. I guess it was in another room. Oh wait, it means the door that I was trying to unlock. Oh, sorry. My mind just clicked. I was like, yeah, it's that thing, and you're like, that's kind of silly. So I went inside the system, unlocked it, and then I go outside the system, the door will be unlocked. That makes sense. That makes sense. Just because I don't need to fight you, I won't. Yeah, let's run away from those Pokemon. Don't really need to fight them, so I don't need to just jump out. Yes, I'll open the door. Nakano underclass. I think I said underclass instead of underpass. Oh, this place is already digital space. Does that mean there's an eater down here? Which I really hope there isn't. Because those guys are annoying. It seems you've managed to unlock the gate, so thanks to that, it must have been easy for you given your skill. Oh, thanks. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel. What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of Digimon or an eater in there? Doesn't appear to be at the moment. I see, it's just strange to see just a small section of a labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if it's got some kind of current. Like electrical signals. I see, this is definitely a ley line. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that as well. Have you ever heard of the ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. I'm not sure if that's right. Dragon signifies the underlying landscape with hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land spirit. I'm not sure if it's called dragon something. It might be dragon blood or something. Or rivers. It is well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Luesu, I might be butchering these names to my end, Luesu Tokugawa turned Edo into a great feng shui city. So he put everything in the right place. It is said that he built a walkway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Kaniji and Ashukusha Shrine in the NE and Zoji-hi Shrine to SW, all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kaniji and Zoiji, I think there was a word there but it's been chopped off. I think it says Shinto. Shrines Asakusa and Hei. You'll find they cross right inside the old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see. Nowadays the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines. The radio towers dot the NE and SW. You could say we finished that 10k started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, when you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either, the one that's believed to emanate the Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel laying on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flying in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're saying now. You could have just said that in like a really short point, but I don't know. Knowing that those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. You could have just said there was like energy down here that have Digimon. I could go on for a while yet about this subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? That seemed like a lot of like jargon stuff. Ahaha, I take that to mean you understood it well enough then. Why is this episode so sciencey? At this point your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little bit further and check things out for me? Sure, I guess I'll do that. Like, anything down this way? Oh, that's a gate. I'm betting there's Digimon down here, but let's see, this way or that. Fall and you'll go splat, and everyone think you're a schmo. I guess I'll go right. I'm not sure if like... Oh, I guess I have to go the other way. Because this way's blocked off, so... I thought it was going to like be one of the situations where each path leads you to the place anyway, so it doesn't matter which way you pick. It's like a freedom of choice kind of thing. But I guess not. Oh, little cutscene. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean, You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard. Oh, please don't talk about science, please. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which are of course not all a continent given it's a sacred place. And the energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. The energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, following to the city together. Flowing, I mean. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happened to be where we are at Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think if that turned out to be true? I don't know, science lady, you've got a lot to talk about. Stop right there, don't go any further. Yeah, I'm kind of confused why I have to stop here as well. You're standing at the border of the Municipality. Go any farther and you'll be in central government territory. That's the hive we'd best not poke. Also, I'd be entering someone else's territory if I do that, like military kind of stuff, I'm thinking. Color me intrigued though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into, just walk around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. Still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Oh, okay. Hopefully it teleports me back. I don't want to have to go through those tunnels again. Hey, that works. Though it's not as strong as we used to. What that tunnel is caused as digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up until, like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it's probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Heh? Let's just leave Detective Mahoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was exactly beyond what you stopped? Where we stopped, okay. That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was Kamishira's research lab of all things. Wait, what? Oh, don't be so dense. I told you, that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else indicates that Kamishiro and the government have a higher relationship, tighter relationship than what was previously suspected. Going after Kamishiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That is a bit something to worry about. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine that Kamishiro that changed the password on the door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as an ace up in the hole later, when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that ace up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realise the case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? Why? I don't mean on official business, rather I'd be keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for my own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro was built a research lab beneath the Metropolitan Office too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Sound good? Will they just let me do that? No, I guess it's still doing. I guess I've got like a new area I can go to. I'm not sure if I've been to Roppongi or not actually. I guess I can always check. Like, I just don't understand why that whole conversation with her was so sciencey. Yeah, I can go to the Metropolitan Office now. Oh, are you here for a tour of our lobby? Please come on inside. Wait, what? You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this Metropolitan Office entirely is not complete of yet. Well, it was at one point, but that is until a major firm came in and was decided to upper floors merited additional construction, I mean. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Okay, random dude. I thought he was a guide or something, he was going to let us in. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan Office? Alright, I get you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All we need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake on this stage, I'd say. So once you find the terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Toka of Tower of Babel in a way. I guess I've started to ramble again, though don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. I keep on thinking like that new anime Tower of God is based on the Tower of Babel somehow. Because it is a huge tower. Let's see. Where's that internet connection? Oh, there you are. There's a small digital shift happening here. Something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal with a digital shifting a little. Huh. If this shift is a little weak while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Oh, so one of the things with an eater in it. Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? You got sucked on in. I'll look at it first, just in case. Is there any items or anything I could get? It looks like there's something up here. Paimon and an Argamon. How about nah, bruh? I'll think about it. Yeah, let's do that. Make it harder for enemies to find us. Bug recovery. I guess we'll go down here. Gomamon and a Tentomon. And again, we all run away. Because if we don't need to fight, then we might fight. Let's see. This way. Oh, there's an eater up here. Wait, why is there an eater here? Such a weird thing to put here. Go away, I don't want to fight you. I don't need to fight you, that's one thing. I think while I think about it, I might do some team changing about before I fight this eater, just because I feel like I need a bit more power on the team. Because I have a few more like high level mons, so I might as well do it. Swap Zerpify for put you there. I just realised I have more people I can put on the team. Crescimon there. And there's a bit of Geogreymon there. And then swap out for, let's say, Meltamaranamon, and I know I have someone else I can put on the team, I just want to kind of put one. I guess I can't put you on the team because you're a bit strong. So I guess I'll take out Cordramon and put in Saviour Hupmon. Wait a sec, and then take out Cormon Blue. Let's see. Let's put Kasarimon on the team just to have a boost of power. Yeah, let's do that. Even though he's level 1, he should still have quite a lot of power on him. Because I think they don't lose their power or something when they digivolve. I always think eaters are so random, like, they're not Digimon, but they're also different. Oh, I didn't mean to guard, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to skill. Fist of Ice. Oh, they're surprisingly weak. Maybe it's just their weak to ice moves. Trident Saber. Lincoln looks cool when he attacks. Body Blades. Oh, that's a bit more power. I think it's because all the Digimon are just ultimate levels anyway. So they're going to be strong anyway, even if they're low level. Either that or I've just got like really good moves or something for these guys. I don't know, like one of those. I'm really going like, this must be a really weak eater, because it feels like I'm barely doing any damage to it. But it's dying so quickly. I don't know, like, I'm not sure if they're like fake Digimon, or if like this is a collection of just random data that makes them look like weird eyeball tentacle monsters. Oh, level up to 9. Nice. Good XP is always fun. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any of the evidence of note. You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Kerry. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is a bit of evidence in itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. Teleport me back. That was probably hard work going on all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. Wait, what? So it kicks Digimon out. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So the underground lab Kamishiro has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, do you? Yeah, you went on for way too long. You don't have to explain. There are two things at play here, the natural energy flow on the Earth along the ley lines and digital waves emanating from the sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Office, Government Office, hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have a mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger vessel that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It just occurred to me that maybe these eaters are those vessels that she's talking about. It probably also contains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that more energy Kamishiro could stockpile. Extra energy would then go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. With that good digital shift comes an eater. Of course, honestly it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinth eventually. So I'll have to go there again as a labyrinth sometime then. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now. They've cleared the joint up. On the other hand, it is worrying in its own way that things resolve so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce micro-labyrinths is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's a technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves, as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got some big plans in the works, suffice to say. This of course calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has been going on and what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward. Kerry, we're onto something here, I know it. Investigation of Nakano Underground complete. Report back to the detective agency. Another thing I can stamp. Your drive is really admirable. Admirable? Yeah. Keep it up. One way or another we'll definitely deal with the Kamishiro when the time is right. Just add on that little thing that I just got. Oh wait, I have to go to the lab and do that. Go to your lab. I might as well do it while I have the chance. Let's see. Let's get that. Add farms. Yay! I've got more than one farm now, so I can train more Digimon off screen. Awesome. That's just really helpful. No one in there at the moment. Yeah, let's put that there. Yeah, let's do that. And if you like this very sciencey video, like and subscribe or put some comments in the comments below, hit the bell icon, or just look forward to my next video. And with that, Zerpify out.